What's good, COD fans? Maverick here. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about and ranking the 66 multiplayer maps that we got this play in the Modern Warfare 2 beta. We had 4 maps in the beta, as well as one that we never actually got, which I will mention briefly in this video. So make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Call of Duty content. I'm going to be putting out a ton as the game gets closer to release, and then after release, sorry for the lack of videos recently. I've been grinding the new FIFA 23. Been on the grind on Ultimate Team and having a ton of fun with that. So let me know down below if you've been playing any FIFA. But yeah, let's kick it off with my least favorite map from the beta, which is Valderes Museum. So this is a medium-sized map that is actually located in Ronda, Spain. Overall, this map for me just felt a little big. Obviously, from what I'm looking at here on Game Atlas or gamesatlas.com, it is classified as medium, but for me, it definitely felt like the biggest map that we saw in the beta. Overall, I thought the map looked good. I like that it was bright. It was very sunny. It didn't feel like, you know, a dark, gloomy map, which is nice, which is something that we seem to get with Infinity Ward games recently. So, and what we've, you know, been getting with like things like Vanguard last year. So I'm definitely happy to see sort of the ambiance, the lighting, and the way this map looked. But overall for me, I think the fact that it was just a little bit too big, it kind of played weird. Overall, when it came to playing Museum, I give it like a 5 out of 10. I didn't think it was terrible. Like when it queued up and I saw that I was gonna be playing Museum, I wasn't like, oh man, gotta back out. I really don't want to play this map. But overall, when I saw this, I was like, man, I wish I was playing any of the other 366 maps, but I did enjoy playing it from time to time. You definitely figure out where the points are, like the, you know, the one bridge that kind of goes through the middle of the map with the windows. That was, you know, a big hotspot with underneath there. We're kind of like the B Dom flag. That's a big hotspot where a lot of people go. So once you kind of got over there and you sort of get posted up and you got a good rotation in that area, you could pick up some good kills and some good streaks. But overall, I give this map like a 5 out of 10. It's definitely my least favorite from the beta. Then for my third ranked map out of the 66 maps, we have the Breenberg Hotel. I think that's how you say, but how you're supposed to pronounce the map. This is from the Amsterdam, Netherlands. So that's where that's located, as well as this is classified as a medium map by Games Atlas. Overall, I thought this map felt smaller than the museum map for sure, and definitely just seemed to play a little bit better. One of the things for this map that I didn't enjoy was because it's a hotel, right? You're inside a building. There's a lot of doorways that you kind of go through and walls where people are on the other side. And because of how loud the footsteps are in this game, people hear you and pre-aim and pre-fire doorways just about every time you come through them. So unless you had dead silence popped, it's definitely hard to sort of pull out flanks and rush through this hotel map without being heard. But I actually did enjoy playing this map for the most part when I saw it queued up. I got this map, I think, the most out of any other one in the beta. I feel like I queued this map like 4 out of 5 times when I was playing. Like I just kept getting it over and over and over, no matter the game mode I was playing. I think for an overall rating, I'd give this like a 6.5 out of 10. It was a fun map. I didn't think it felt big. Like this and Museum were both classified as medium map by Games Atlas, but for me this felt smaller than Museum. So overall, I did enjoy this map. And coming into my second favorite map, the one that I, you know, was just behind my first favorite map. This is Mercado Las Almas. This map is located in Las Almas, Mexico, which is actually classified as medium size. I personally think this is probably more on the smaller size map, but I did really enjoy the way this map looked as well as the way it played. Visually, the colors, this map was really, really good looking. I thought this was the coolest, most vibrant map that we saw in the beta. Definitely my favorite visual map that we had in the beta. In terms of like rating how it played, I'd give this one probably like a 7.5 out of 10. I did enjoy it. I think there was definitely visibility problems on this map in my opinion. There's a lot of long lines of sight, which is odd for a smaller map, as well as just kind of like a lot of things in the middle of the map that sort of hindered your vision if people were like posted up on a head glitch behind like one of the carts in the middle of the map or one of those little shops kind of in the middle. So it definitely could make it hard to see people. But overall, I thought this map played well. It definitely did not feel like a medium-sized map. It did not feel big at all. It felt like you kind of spawn in, run like for 5 seconds, and you run right into an enemy. So I definitely enjoyed the way this map played. Once you figured out sort of the hot spots and you sort of got a good rotation going, sort of through the outskirts of the map, back and forth between, I thought was the best way to sort of post up and get your kills. This map overall was fun and earned its spot as my second favorite. And then my first favorite map, my favorite map from the beta was Farm 18. Of course, I think this map visually wasn't as cool as, let's say, like Hotel or Las Almas. It was definitely more of a gloomier, kind of gray and green colored map, but I thought it played the best. I really liked getting into the middle building and sort of rotating back and forth between the entrances and picking up kills. I liked running along the outside where a lot of the fighting was happening, and sort of going through that little like maze sort of portion on the left side of the map. Well, I guess it depends what side you spawn on, if it's what side of the map it's on, but I think you know what I'm talking about. The street side where the bus and that building was on the outskirt was a little bit tricky and kind of not exactly where I liked going, but the middle of the map and then the other side I thought played really, really well. This is also classified as medium. I definitely don't agree with that. This is without a doubt a small map. I mean, you just like run into people over and over and over. Even the spawns can get a little mixy on this map sometimes, depending on kind of like where enemies were. But overall, if I had to rank this, I'd probably give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I actually really enjoyed playing this map. And the other map that we were supposed to get in the beta was Grand Prix, which seems to have been deleted off of the face of the earth, deleted by Infinity Ward. Must have been some issues with sort of F1 and the map, being as this was based off of the F1 actual racetrack in Marina Bay Grand Prix Singapore. So definitely, we might not be seeing this map coming to the actual game, unfortunately, but I thought it was going to look really good. I thought it was going to be on the visual level of something like Hotel or even Las Almas if it ended up being that colorful. And a lot of the pro players that played this in the early alpha build of the game said that this was their favorite map. So unfortunately, I'm a little sad that we're not going to get to see this map probably in Modern Warfare 2, but if we do, I'm definitely excited for it. But yeah, that does it for kind of my overview and ranking of the map. Let me know which one was your favorite and least favorite down below in the comments. I think overall these 4 maps are super, super promising for what we're going to get. I would literally take these 4 maps over just about every map that we got in Modern Warfare 2019. I think all of them played better, and hopefully we continue to get small maps. We know we're getting 16 6v6 maps in MW2, so if out of those 16 we get 14 or 13 of those that end up being this size that we saw in the beta, or even smaller, I think that would be perfect. Obviously big maps just don't really play well for 6v6, so hopefully we don't see too many of those. But yeah, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe for more MW2 content, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.